Right, what we have here is the Browan Minihub Pro Indoor LoRaWAN Gateway, and this is being sold by Connected Things, and I'm here in the United Kingdom, and I needed to get a gateway up and running so I could start playing around with some LoRaWAN nodes, and this was the cheapest gateway, and I spent ages trying to configure it, and I was doing a load of things wrong that basically meant that between connecting this to the Things network, it was never going to work. And in the end, I got in contact with Connected Things and they gave me some video support, and that was fantastic. And we solved the problem straight away. So I'm sharing my learning from that here. So on the Browan Minihub, what we've got on the top left hand side of it there, you can see an oval button, which is the setup button, and that allows you to reset its Wi-Fi connection. So simply press and hold that down for 10 seconds and it'll clear the Wi-Fi details stored in it, and then the orange light, the orange LED on the right hand side of it there will start blinking, and then you can basically log into the thing on your Wi-Fi and set that up. The LED is quite useful for status, so ultimately what we're after is a solid green LED, and that shows that we're connected to the Things network. If it's blinking green, that means the Wi-Fi is working and it's trying to connect to the Things network. Uh, Blinking orange is waiting for a configuration, and then if it's fast blinking orange, that's it trying to connect to the Wi-Fi network. What I've then done is basically in this mode here, I'm then pressing setup. Hold that down for 10 seconds just to make sure I'm in the setup mode, and then it should work as a access point. So here it is, it's appeared Minihub Pro, so I can connect on that. And the first time I did this, I did have to type in the password for it, the its Wi-Fi password, and you can find that on the back of the label of the Minihub Pro. So I typed that in, but it already knows it in this case. So connect to that, and then I'm going to go to 192.168.4.1 on my computer, and it will. I'll just refresh that with F5 on Windows. So here I am. I'm now into the Minihub Pro, and you can just do this on your phone as well if you rather than on your computer. So first thing here, configure OTA mode. I'm going to go in and I'm going to enable that, and that allows it to upgrade its firmware over the air. Success. Okay. Next, configure LoRa settings. And the key here that I'd had the problems with is I was trying to set it up as a LoRa basic station, and that opened up a world of pain for me. So I'm going to jump straight in. I'm going to go with the LoRa packet forwarder, and then we've got this what the hub here calls gateway ID is actually your gateway EUI when you get onto the Things network. So basically copy that, and then you're going to need that, and note that down somewhere so we can use that later because we'll need that on the Things network. The server address for the Things network is going to be, let me just find it, is this. So we're here in the UK on the Things network, so we're using this EU1.cloud.thethingsnetwork.network, and we don't need the HTTP part, and we don't need the port number after it. That's just fine. Now the great thing about this is all of this stuff here is just going to stay absolutely on the default. So we can zoom down past all of this and leave it all on the defaults. Boom, boom, boom. It's all as it is. Click on save, and then success. Okay, and now we're going to jump onto a network. onto our Wi-Fi network so it can get access to the internet. And let me just type that in now. I've tried pasting. For some reason, if I paste in my Wi-Fi password, it won't work. So I'm just having to type it in manually. Hopefully you'll have better luck. Let me just find that Wi-Fi password. Right, so it's a bit long and slow. Join, and now what it should do is it should kick me off because it's no longer, the mini hub's no longer being an access point, and it's trying to connect to my Wi-Fi. So in a second, there we go. You can see up here disconnected. So that's good. And now I'm watching on the little light on here, and we've got, so the light's gone green on here. So I've now gone to eu1.cloud.thethingsnetwork.network/console/. So that's where you want to get to. If you haven't already got an account, register, get to this point here. Then you go to gateways, register gateway. And now I'm going to copy and paste that gateway ID that it was called on the Minihub Pro that we got earlier. And on the Things Network, it's called Gateway EUI. Confirm. And then there's a gateway ID, and you can make that up. I'm just going to add that into mine. And then a gateway name is a friendly name. Oh, there we go. You can change that again later. Frequency plan, I'm in the UK, so just go for the recommended one there. Those things all stay the same, and then register gateway. Boom, there we go. And it's now created, and we set everything up on the hub itself. So we should see some live data in a little while now that that's been created. So here we go. I've just left this a few minutes, and we're looking like it's up and running now. So you can see here it's showing you there's been some activity, and we've got some data on there, and then you get to see here on this live data, and then you can click on that live data, and then you can see more in details. So here it is doing sending this every sort of 30 seconds, this status, and then occasionally these things here with device addresses. You can see these are other LoRaWAN nodes that are sending packets up through our gateway. So that all seems to be up and running fine.